Welcome back to the Madden 21 franchise. It is week 12 here in Detroit, which means it's Thanksgiving Day between the Bears and the Lions. But more importantly, it's the return of superstar quarterback Riley Chambers, who missed the last two games with a torn labrum suffered against these Bears in week 9. Here's the playoff picture. With a win today, the Lions will clinch a playoff spot with the winning of the NFC North. It's a very tight race, except for the NFC East. There's Matt Nagy. The Bears have won the coin toss and have deferred. So from Ford Field, Joey Sly sends us away. And Brandon Gilmore will take it out from the goal line. And across the 20 into the 23. And one of the best rookies we've ever seen, Riley Chambers. And the best offense in the league. You know, with him returning from the injury, we'll see how aggressive they get. They might want to play it conservatively. I doubt they'll want him to run much today. As the drive starts from the 23-yard line. Chambers in the pistol, fake it to Swift. Blitz is sent. And Chambers gonna unload it. Deep for Jones, and he's got it! Got it inside the 30. It's a gain of 48. And if you had any questions about how aggressive they'd be, there's your answer. Here's the Bears defense, ranked number 3. They spent a first-round pick on Connor Triple, who's been terrorizing offensive lines all year. And then Craig Samuel, their nickel corner, who's also a safety. It's from the 29 of Chicago already. Handoff to Swift, and Swift gets the edge inside the 10 and down to the 3. Tackled by Jackson with 2 quick plays. This goal to go, Detroit. So here we go, less than a minute into this game. 3 yards away from taking the lead is handoff Johnson. Leveled by Smith. Kerryon Johnson checked in for one snap, and now DeAndre Swift comes back in the game. It's from the 3. They hand it to Swift. Swift with the middle. Touchdown. That's number 10 on the year for DeAndre Swift, and in less than 2 minutes, the Lions drive the length of the field and take an opening drive 7-0 lead. As out comes Nick Foles and the Chicago Bears offense. We've seen them before. They're ranked 31st for a reason. They can't run the ball. They can't pass the ball. It's all on Nick Foles at this point in his career. He just cannot elevate the play of this really good receiver group, as Cole Kmet goes in motion on the first play of the game. And Cole Kmet breaks off 1 and gets about 4. Kmet did not play week 9. He was injured. As here's the Lions defense, best in the league, of course. Did not play well against the Steelers. Played incredible against Seattle. As Robinson goes in motion, the handoff to Montgomery. He's met in the backfield. A loss of 2. So now 3rd and 8. After it took 4 plays for the Lions to score a touchdown, going the length of the field. Bears in danger going 3 and out as Foles. Time running out, and down he goes. Deshaun Hand, 3rd sack on the year. And it's 3 and out, Chicago. As Chambers and company will take back over at the 46. And a quick pass, knocked down. And we got a new graphic for you. How about this? I've never seen this before in Madden. Of course, without Riley Chambers, their first and only loss of the season. But still managing to score 40 a game. Is the fake it? Quick pass, Hockenson. His first catch of the game goes for 9. And it's now 3rd down and short. They only need the 44 of Chicago to convert. As Chambers will pull it, and fighting, and you don't want to see that, as he did get the first down. As from the 44, handoff Swift, the big hole, that's what you want to see, and it's the first down at 32. We'll see how aggressive they want Chambers to run. It's 3rd down and 8. Blitz is sent, picked up, Chambers quick pass, knocked down for Holiday, and they'll kick the field goal. Riley Chambers with a 2 for 5 start, as the Bears take back over, down 10. Is Foles. First pass of the day is complete to Robinson for a Bears first down, a gain of 7. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They need the 46-yard line to convert. Is Foles will set up the screen, and Cohen's got space. First down and more into Lions territory, where he's leveled at the 47 by Walker. And Foles has started 3 for 4. This is 2nd and 7. Inside the Lions territory, David Montgomery. The Ocean man out wide to the right of the screen. As Foles will throw. Quick pass, caught Jimmy Graham inside the 30. Tries to make a move, and he's brought down to 27. So the Bears are now in the red zone, 2nd and 3. Cohen checks in at running back. And he gets the handoff on delay and fights for a first down inside the 20. Now 3rd down and 9. They need the 7-yard line to convert. Foles will throw. Here comes pressure, and he throws it away out of the back of the end zone, and they'll kick 3. Joey Sly will kick it off, and Brandon Gilmore waits at his own goal line. They'll take it out. Brandon Gilmore across the 20, and finds a seam, and there he goes! Brandon Gilmore, goodbye! End zone to end zone, touchdown, Lions. 100 yards. And Brandon Gilmore has scored a receiving, rushing, and now kick return touchdown this year. What a rookie season for him. As the Bears take back over, all of a sudden, down 14 again. There's Foles. He's thrown. The ball's on the ground, but it's picked up by Chicago. And the offensive lineman fumble. Picked up. Akuda is going to score. Touchdown, Lions. 2 plays, and the Bears are down 21. With that fumble recovery by Akuda, there were 2 forced fumbles on that play. As the Bears take back over, hoping to not go down even more than they are already. They need to convert. There's Foles. Oh, that was nearly a pick 6. So the Lions take back over with a 2nd and 12. And Chambers, quick pressure, tries to set up the screen, and Swift's got blocks. And he's got first down and more. And to Chicago territory, 1 man's a beat. He's down to the 27. And Triplett is the injured Bear. That was a gain of 42 yards, by the way. It's already in scoring range. A field goal would only keep it a 3-possession game. As Chambers keeps to himself, gets a couple blocks, and there he goes! Touchdown, Lions! That's his 3rd of the year. That was blocked to perfection. 31-3. So the Bears take back over. And just a very unfortunate sequence of events. A 2nd and 10. The screen pass. And a loss of 8 to Tariq Cohen. Romeo Corner played it perfectly. They had that one nice screen pass, but ever since then it's just not been there for Chicago. 3rd down and 18. They need the 35 to convert. Pulls low in the backfield. Blitz is sent. Quick pressure, and it's caught by Miller, but he's short of the line, and that loss of 8 really killed the drive. So the Lions take back over with 6:22 to go in the first half. And Chambers will throw. Protected. And fires over the middle. He's got Gilmore into Chicago territory. And Brandon Gilmore down to the 47. So now it's a 3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
And Chambers will set the screen. It's DeAndre Swift. Walker doesn't set up. And he's short. So they're going to try a 57-yard field goal. Younghoe Koo has connected from 57 earlier this year. The kick is up. And it is drilled. 34-3. Detroit has not scored more than 30 points in the entirety of the series against Chicago. As this ball's on the ground again, and it was Blake Cashman who forced the fumble. You know, actually, in 3 games against the Bears defense, the Lions have only scored 30 points. It's 3rd down and 15. They need the 35. Trying to set up the screen. Flag is down. It's incomplete. And this is the flag. And there's the first flag of the game. It's now 3rd down and 6. See if they can capitalize. They need the 45 to convert. Blitz is sent. Foles. And wide open is Miller, and he drops it. Off to punt. So the Bears take back over with about 3 minutes to play in the half. And they'll hand it to Swift. And Swift's got a lot of space. And across the 30. And Jackson finally brings him down at the 40. Swift is at 75 yards already. He had 200 against Seattle last week. As they fake it. Chambers quick pressure. Ball's on the ground. Picks up. Roquan Smith has a lot of space. Touchdown, Bears. And the Chicago finally finds the end zone for the first time today. What a wild game this is turning into. As we've reached the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 10 from the 21. Blitz is sent. Picked up. Chambers is on the move. And he finds someone. Throws it late, but he's out of bounds first. Jamal Agnew was injured. I don't know when that happened. So they'll punt. Obviously don't convert. But the Bears have a 3rd down and 10 of their own. It's Foles. Pressure coming. Going to the sideline. Open is Mooney, but it was too late. It's incomplete. So we'll see how aggressive Detroit is. They have a 3rd down and 9. Chambers will throw. Pressure coming. Throwing it low. Coming back to the football as Galladay won't get it for that reason. So the Bears take back over. We'll see how aggressive they are with 40 seconds and no timeouts. And they'll just run it with Cohen. Won't get there. Detroit won't call a timeout. They'll be content with a 34-10 lead heading into halftime. And one of the most dominating performances of the series. How about that? So into the locker room they go, scoring more points than they have all series against Chicago. How about, well, here's the forced fumble. Roquan Smith recovering for a touchdown. And of course, how can you forget the first play of the game? Riley Chambers to Marvin Jones, 48 yards. As interestingly for Detroit, Kenny Galladay, who leads the league in receiving, only has 1 catch today. This young boy Koo sends us away in the second half. Tariq Cohen will take a knee as he's done all game. Halftime stats. How about what you would expect? Of course, only 1 turnover for each team. 240 total yards. If you include the kickoff return, it would be 340. Time of possession in favor of Chicago. From the 25, the drive starts. Foles with the blitz. Fires underneath. It's caught for a gain of 6 by Tariq Cohen.
6-yard pickup.
Nick Foles under 50% completion percentage after starting 4 for 5 as the fake to Montgomery. Underneath, dangerous pass is caught by Jimmy Graham for the first down. They're getting 7.
It's a pickup of 6.
So Chicago trying to get in the end zone for the first time on offense today as handoff Cohen. A lot of space into Detroit territory, and he's down inside the 40 to the 37. Detroit's willing to give up the run. You got to be careful not giving up 8 a carry. As 3rd down and 4, they need the 26. Foles protected, and he's fine. Miller inside the 20. And he's down to the 18. Long drive for Chicago. 6 minutes already. 2nd and 4 from the 12. And handoff. Montgomery, he's got another first down. It's goal to go, Chicago. So from the 7, a 2 tight end set. Detroit looking to stop the run now. As handoff Montgomery. Gets by 1, has 4. Down to the 3. 2nd and goal. Goal line personnel out for both teams. Montgomery, the running back, he gets the handoff. Stuffed! Now 3rd down and goal. 3 yards away from finding the end zone. 5.5-minute drive. 2 tight end set. Handoff. Montgomery. Stuffed again! This time Tracy Walker. It's 4th down, and they need to go for it. Drive has lasted over 6 minutes now. From the eye. Montgomery stays in. He gets the handoff. Montgomery fighting to the end zone. He's stuffed! He won't get there. And the Bears turn it over on downs. As the Lions take back over. 2nd and 5. Chambers will throw. And it's caught. Galladay breaks away. 1 man to be across the 40. And then he's down to the 48-yard line. And that's Galladay's 2nd catch of the game. Wow. That's how you get a chunk play. As from the 48-yard line. And quick pass is caught by Marvin Jones. Jones fights for 6. On first down. Now 3rd down and 1. 2 tight end set. From the 43 of Chicago. They hand it. DeAndre Swift, and Swift has a first down. Makes a move, and Swift fighting all the way to the 30. He's almost at 100 yards. Already in scoring range. As handoff DeAndre Swift on 2nd and 9. Swift fighting, and he's about a yard short. And as we're just about the final play of the 3rd quarter, 3rd down and 1. I can send a motion across the formation. Fake it. Bootleg for Chambers on the move to his left. He finds Hawkinson inside the 5. And that will take us to the 4th quarter as Chambers is over 200 yards. So 1st and goal as we've reached the 4th quarter from the 3-yard line. Hand off Swift. Swift fighting. He has a yard.
brings up
Second and goal. Chambers alone in the backfield. You have to be careful of the rush. He will throw. Quick pass is intercepted. Roquan Smith has another takeaway. Up the sideline he goes. Goodbye. No one's going to catch him. Gilmore giving chase, but it's too late now. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
101 yards. His second pick of the year. And the Bears are going to go for 2 to make it a 2-score game. Foles, end zone. It's good. Miller gets there. There were 2 receivers in the area. But now, this is a game. As the Lions take back over, Gilmore in motion. They hand it to Swift, and Swift has a lot of space and has a first down. Chicago has scored 2 touchdowns on defense. They only scored 3 on offense. 2nd and 3, handoff Swift. Swift trying to get the edge, he does. And first down as he fights near midfield. This is the 3rd-ranked rushing defense. They've allowed 156 yards on the ground. It's 3rd down and 8. In Chicago territory. Flag is down, the screen is set up. DeAndre Swift. And Swift is short. And let's check the flag. And Chicago will decline it. They give them a 4th and 1, which is very manageable. They go for it. Handoff, Kerryon Johnson up the middle. And boy, was that a mistake, declining the penalty. So from the 35, Chambers trying to go for a shot. He rolls around. He got a lot of space inside the 20, 10. That's where he slides down the 8-yard line, and Chambers is at 50 yards rushing. So first and goal again. Swift gets it up the middle. Swift reaching for the goal line. Touchdown. His 2nd of the game. And that might be the final nail in the coffin. So the Bears take back over. They have a 3rd down and 8. They need to get at least halfway to the 35. As it is caught. Robinson into Lions territory, and Foles is at 100 yards. That was a gain of 25. 2nd and 10. Under 5 minutes to play in the game. Foles, pressure coming on the sideline. It's intercepted! Jeff Okudah up the sideline. Goodbye. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Touchdown Lions. And let's check the flag for the moment. A more than 6-yard pick 6. Wow. Let's take that off the board. They're inside the 30. That was 3rd down and 5. Bears adjusting. Taking the play clock down to 10. Foles will throw. Throwing it to the sidelines and completes. So they will go for it on 4th down and 5. They need the 23-yard line to convert. Foles. Pressure coming. Flag is down. Nearly picked. Let's check this flag. I mean, Detroit at this point is trying to give Chicago a touchdown. 3:13 to play from the 14. Bears in the red zone again. Hand off Cohen. And what an effort by Trey Flowers. If you can't run on that look, you might as well just stop running. 3rd down and 7. Montgomery, the running back, a 3 tight end set. He gets the handoff, and he's stopped by Cashman. So 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Getting stopped here would end the game. I don't know, scoring a touchdown probably ends the game too if they don't get an onside kick. As everyone's shifting around, both teams adjusting to the motions. They need the 4. Foles will throw. And open is Komet, but it's too far. And the Lions take back over on downs. And that will do it. The Lions beat the Bears 41-18 on Thanksgiving Day, and what a game this was. It was a wacky game. The 2 turnovers, Roquan Smith having one of the best games by a linebacker ever. We need to play better for sure, but this rushing offense is one of the best ever. We just need to keep going to the ground. We just can't be turning the ball over as much as we have. And the penalties were weird. We had a 4th down stop called back, a pick 6 called back. It was another 3rd down stop early in the game called back by one. We got to chill on these penalties. On to upgrades. We have 5 upgrades. Jerry Knox up to 72. Julian Quareft up to 71. John Pennicini up to 71. Michael Jackson and Darius Shepard up to 69 and 68. Pretty good upgrades. Only one starter, unfortunately. But with Jerry Knox going up, he did have a holding call early in the game, but that was declined, I guess, because Chicago does know 4th down is better for us than 3rd down and 18. But, whatever. We do have a breakout scenario. Romeo Okwara, normal to start scenario. If he holds the Vikings to less than 100 yards or has one of, the stats like a sack, tackle for loss, forced fumble, pick, those defensive stats, he'll go up to star development. And on to scores across the league for the rest of the Thanksgiving Day games. The Eagles beat the Cowboys in a shootout, 35-30. And on Thursday Night Football, the Saints take down the Jets 20-14. On the Sunday slate of games, the Bills blow out the Bucks. The Browns take down the Pats. The Dolphins take down the Texans. The Packers take down the Cardinals. The football team lose to the Broncos. The Vikings lose to the Steelers. And in the later window, the Raiders beat the Ravens. The Seahawks beat the Jaguars. The Rams lose to the Panthers. The Chargers lose to the Bengals. The Niners lose to the Falcons. And on Sunday Night Football, the Titans beat the Colts. And on Monday Night Football, the Giants upset the Chiefs 38-22. On to the playoff picture in the AFC. The Browns are the 1 seed. Chiefs in the 2 seed at 8-3. The Bills 6-5, and the Colts 5-6. Here's the wild cards. And with the loss to the Saints today, the Jets have been eliminated from the playoff picture. The first and only team to be eliminated at this point in the season. In the NFC, with the Buccaneers losing, the Lions are officially at the 1 seed. Of course, we've also clinched the division, as we talked about it at the top of the game. Buccaneers are the 2 seed, Seahawks are the 3 seed, the Giants are the 4 at 4-7, and then the wild card Falcons 8-3, Rams 7-4, and Panthers 6-5. For players of the week in the NFC for the second week in a row, DeAndre Swift 139 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 57 receiving yards to go along with it. In the AFC, Ryan Tannehill 346 yards and 3 touchdowns, a 97.3 passer rating. And the Titans win over the Colts on Sunday Night Football. For defense in the AFC, Xavier Howard, 6 tackles, a pick 6, going 13 yards. And in the NFC, Roquan Smith filling up the stat sheet, 13 tackles, a fumble recovery, a pick 6, going 103 yards, and the fumble recovery touchdown. It was an incredible game for the Bears superstar linebacker. Passing leaders, Tom Brady back in front with 81 yards. Cam Newton still at the top with 30 touchdowns, and Kirk Cousins still in the lead with 17 interceptions. For rushing, Alvin Kamara in the lead now with 939 yards. DeAndre Swift ties first place with Chubb for 11 touchdowns, and Dalvin Cook still in the lead with 50 broken tackles. For receiving, Adam Humphries takes the lead away from Galladay with 1,101 yards. Galladay in the lead with 11 touchdowns, and Humphries now takes the yards after the catch lead with 406. Wrapping things up with defense, Miles Jack now in the lead with 102 tackles. J.J. Watt still in the lead with 15.5 sacks. And C.J. Mosley is tied with Greedy Williams for 5 interceptions. Week 13 is kicked off with Thursday Night Football between the Dolphins and Buccaneers. The Sunday slate of games is kicked off with Jets-Bills. We play the Vikings, Titans-Jags, Panthers-Falcons, Packers-Saints, Broncos-Eagles, football team Chiefs, Pats-Texans, and in the later window we have Colts-Cardinals, Niners-Rams, Chargers-Raiders, Bears-Cowboys, Bengals-Steelers, and on Sunday Night Football we have Seahawks-Giants, and on Monday night we have Browns-Ravens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you next week when we face the Minnesota Vikings.